teaching third grade, Mrs. McAdams politely asked Daniel Johnson to spell the word crocodile. Daniel quickly replied, Krockadial. Mrs. McAdams quickly gave Daniel a stern look and informed him his answer was incorrect. "It may be incorrect, Mrs. McAdams," Daniel replied, "but you didn't ask me to spell it correctly. You asked me how I spelt it." Throughout this speech, you will learn the importance of communication in the education field and the impact it has on society. Communication in the school brings forth comfort, confidence, and consummation. Just as you saw in my opening joke, a lack of communication in the classroom can alter a child's learning. Daniel was not asked to spell crocodile correctly, but rather asked how he spelt it. While he was honest with his answer, he was also reprimanded for it. It was not his lack of knowledge, but rather the teacher's lack of communication that caused him to answer incorrectly. As stated previously, communication in the education field brings forth comfort. The teacher is responsible for communicating in many ways. They not only have the obligation of connecting with their students, but also with the parents and administration to ensure the child is receiving the best schooling available. The educator's effort to remain in contact with first the student, second the guardian, and thirdly the administration can determine the success of their pupil. By effectively corresponding with all three resources, they are demonstrating and reassuring the student's ability to thrive. While communication can bring forth comfort, it also brings forth confidence. Effectively explaining a math equation for every student to understand reassures their students of their ability to solve it. But that's only one of many examples that can be listed. Communicating with the parent on a regular basis to inform them how their child is doing and what they can do to improve affirms the parent the teacher genuinely cares for the success of the student. This helps reap confidence in the educator and establishes a healthy and beneficial relationship between parents and teachers. Last but certainly not least, communication brings forth consummation. Now, I'm sure many of you are questioning, what does that word mean, and whether I used it to continue my C pattern. Why, yes, I did. As stated in Google Dictionary, consummation is the point at which something is complete or finalized. After the teacher's comfort and after the teacher establishes a confidence in her students, they reap completion. This can also be defined as success. Apart from communication, you cannot have an effective leader. If education lacks an effective leader, learning will cease to exist and success will only occur upon happenstance. I discussed with you today how communication allows a student to give comfort, establish confidence, and help reap success. We learned that comfort is given by effectively reassuring pupils, parents, and administration of the student's success, improvement, and needs. Confidence is established by effectively communicating the requirements needed to succeed. Thus, consummation is achieved. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Apart from communication, there is no effective education which reaps a lack of learning. Without the hunger to learn, we stay stationary in our ways of living. This means no new Apple products, no advanced technology, no cure for cancer, and no hope for change. Life as we know it would remain the same for many generations. So thank a teacher for their willingness to step outside of their comfort zone and use communication to change our world.